Like and subscribe as we get stuck into this one. AEW Dynamite kicks off with a backstage promo. MJF is with Renee Paquette and makes a call to Adam Cole. They get interrupted by Roddy Strong and the Kingdom, and Cole hangs up when he hears Roddy. Roddy tells MJF he knows Max is behind the devil mask but feels sorry for him and says he will help him against Bullet Club Gold. Max wheels Roddy out of shot and cuts a passionate promo on Juice Robinson to lead into their match, which is opening the show. We see the devil come up on the screen briefly. Who could it be? Juice Robinson challenges MJF for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. MJF doesn't mess about and practically runs to the ring and double legs Juice to get us going. Jay White comes out for a closer look at proceedings. The kangaroo kick makes a return as Max drops Juice with it. Juice low blows MJF with the rope and hits the Juice's loose, but Max kicks out at it too. Juice and Max both put the rings on and look to hit each other. Max is the one who connects as he knocks out Juice. He takes out the Guns, hits a heat seeker and pins Juice to retain the ring. The Guns attack MJF after the match, but he gets saved by Roddy in the Kingdom. I say saved, but the Guns dispatch of the Kingdom easily. Jay White looks to hit MJF with the Triple B, but MJF is actually saved by the Acclaimed, who chase away Bullet Club Gold. On the ramp, the Guns challenge MJF to an ROH tag title match at Full Gear, which MJF accepts, so it looks like he will be pulling double duty again. MJF calls Jay White a dollar store Jack Sparrow, and now that's all I see when I look at Jay White. MJF accepts BCG's challenge to find 3 partners for a 4-on-4 tag match. Roddy Strong says obviously Max will pick him in the Kingdom, right? MJF tells Roddy to roll his wheelchair off a cliff, declining the offer. That means the Acclaimed must be his partners, right? Well, MJF tells Caster he will never team with him and that he never liked him. Caster has a request though and wants to scissor MJF tonight. MJF closes Max's hand and walks away, but he's confronted by Kenny Omega. Max is of course 6 days away from tying Kenny's record as longest reigning AEW champion, so Max challenges Kenny to a title match on Collision. If Max wins, he would break the record come next week's Dynamite, but if Max loses, Kenny keeps his record. What a match that will be. High stakes of course, but we are seeing a different side to MJF. He is becoming a workhorse active champion. Adam Cole has changed him. Dark Order's Alex Reynolds and John Silver take on the strange pairing of Hook and Rob Van Dam. The spirit of ECW is barely holding on at this point. It's in intensive care for God's sake. Reynolds distracts the ref as Evil Uno tries to interfere with a chair, but he gets Van terminated. RVD hits the 5-star frog splash to Reynolds as Hook gets Silver and Red Rum to pick up the submission win. Sting and Darby Allin are here as Sting is going to receive a gift from Tony Khan. This is about to get weird. The gift is the Nature Boy, the kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing, son of a gun, Ric Flair. Please just keep him away from the female locker room. Cheers, Tony. Rick retired at WrestleMania 24 and he looked knackered back then. Almost 16 years have passed. He looks shocking. Just let him retire in peace. Rick compliments the career of Sting and the matches they had together, but luckily he's interrupted by the highlight of Dynamite every week, Christian Cage. Christian destroys Flair, saying he has a black liver, that he looks like he's from Weekend at Bernie's, and that if there was a god, Flair would have died 20 years ago. Tell him when he's telling lies. Christian tells Sting and Darby to find a partner as he challenges them to a 6-man tag match at Full Gear, just as I predicted he would last week. Sting and Darby accept as the segment ends. Renee Paquette sits down with Chris Jericho where he considers ending his career after he was beaten so easily by Powerhouse Hobbs. Jericho rallies and says he will make some calls to some old friends who are bigger than Hobbs for backup. I think we're getting a Jericho reunion if you catch my drift. Brother Zay and the Hardys challenge the Hung Bucks for the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team championships. Matt Hardy gets Twisted Fate and Jeff hits the Swanton, but the pin gets broken up at 2. Hangman gets the buckshot on Isaiah Cassidy. The Bucks hit a V-trigger as the champions retain. After the match, Prince Nana and Swerve Strickland invade Hangman Page's house for some reason. Swerve talks to Hangman's sleeping child. It was all a bit dodgy. I don't know why he's done that. It all felt a bit Savile if I'm being honest. Backstage, Adam Copeland reiterates he doesn't want to fight Christian, but Sting and Darby Allin try to get him all riled up to see through Christian and join them. Copeland doesn't give them an answer tonight, but I'm sure he will in time. Renee Paquette is with MJF again. This time he gets approached by Samoa Joe, who says the match clearly needs some friends and that Joe will be his friend. That is, as long as MJF gives him an AEW Championship rematch. They shake hands as the deal looks set. Another title defense lined up for workhorse babyface champion MJF. Main event time. Orange Cassidy and freaking Kazuchika Okada take on Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli of the Blackpool Combat Club. It's the first time Danielson and Okada have shared a ring since Forbidden Door 2023, where Okada broke Danielson's arm. Cassidy hits Danielson with an orange punch and Okada follows up with the Rainmaker. Okada tries to Rainmaker Claudio, but he ducks and comes back with a springboard uppercut. Claudio then hits a pop uppercut, see what I did there, to pin Cassidy for the win. After the match, Danielson receives medical attention and the BCC lads come out to assist him. Okada mocks him like the dirty heel he is, as we find out Claudio will get an International Championship match next week against against Orange Cassidy after pinning him. The show goes off the air with Danielson's medical status unknown.